start to rise. The energy fill the skies. I say thanks a favor to wake up and hear me neighbor. 60,000 people.
Good morning, and welcome back to Good Morning Tobago right here on Tobago Updates. Guys, as you may already know, we here at Tobago Updates are commemorating International Women's Day that took place on Saturday. And so we are having our International Women's Week. Now, with that being said, we have a powerful cast of women that will be hosting and co-hosting here on Tobago Updates this week. And this morning, I have the privilege of sitting near one that is very powerful and very impactful when it comes to education here on the island of Tobago. That has been doing great things at the Division of Education, Research and Technology this morning. I have the privilege of co-hosting with Miss Alicia Psyche Haynes, who is a curriculum officer in visual and performing arts with the curriculum Planning and Development Unit at DTech. Good morning, Alicia, and welcome.
Good morning, and thank you. Thank you
Now,
very
it's a
much.
privilege to have you here this morning as we continue our series for International Women's Week, as we have it here on Tobago Updates, where we plan on interviewing a number of powerful women as well who have been contributing to the overall development of the island in a number of different spheres and sectors. This morning is no different. This morning we are talking to the money woman, right? We are chatting with manager Shelly and Baptiste, who oversees the BDU there at the Division of Finance, Trade and the Economy. Good morning, and welcome.
Good morning, and thank you. Happy International Women's Day, by the way, ladies.
Yes, no, it's a
Same
privilege
you.
to have you here in this capacity. Now, we have worked before at that conference that you had last year at the Division of Finance, and I was able to kind of see you in your elements as manager, as coordinator, and see how you interact with the staff as well as the general public and some of the stakeholders. And it is true that you can't give a woman's job to a man, right? and so we see how you have really stepped into that role and truly blossom and help to move the BDU forward, but not just the BDU, finance and Tobago as it relates to entrepreneurship and helping to build and expand businesses. Was this a part of your passion? How did you get into this sector?
Wow. Yes. Business, in fact, let me put it this way, money has always been my passion. But more so, I think the driving force for me is seeing people thrive, is seeing people excel. Yes, as Shenell said, at the Business Development Unit, we provide loan funding, we provide training. But to me, the greatest reward is seeing one of the entrepreneurs return and say, thanks, Miss B. You have helped me to achieve my dream, my goal. And that is payment for me. To see people excel and make that hobby, that dream become a reality, that's rewarding for me.
Wow. Tell us about this initiative that you all have, the I Fund Her Business Financing. What was the brainstorm or the catalyst behind that?
Right. So as we all know, we are celebrating International Women's Day. At the Business Development Unit, we are celebrating women for the month. So for this month of March, we have two initiatives. One is the I Fund Her, it's a loan promotion of up to $50,000, a minimum of $5,000, a maximum of $50,000. Collateral, $10,000 as your collateral, and it is interest free. The reason why we've done this is we recognize that women, we're not playing the blame game, but we realize women over the years have been disadvantaged. It has been said and purported that business is the man's world. And because women are so preoccupied taking care of everybody else, taking care of the home, taking care of the children, many times they leave themselves undone. Women we have a hobby, we have a natural act. As I was listening to the minister earlier on this morning, she was saying, I can really cook. Many times we have a hobby, we have something that we're good at, but we never see the opportunity to monetize it and make it a business so that we as women can become self-sufficient and a little bit more independent. We don't have to always ask the man, watch now, give me $100 now. I want to go and do my hair. I want to buy a shoe. So I fund her is one of our initiatives to help women boost your business. Whether you want to buy stock, you want to buy equipment, it is for women. We are being particular. I fund her is to help the women among us realize your business goal, bring that business dream into reality.
Excellent. And when it comes to the requirement, let's look at it at the base level. So you are saying that you $10,000 down, and you are able to benefit from this $50,000 loan. For the persons who are saying, well, Shenell, as much as that might sound easy for some, that is difficult for me and my situation where I'm now. Can those persons apply for the grant and use the grant as a base to get that $50,000 loan?
Unfortunately, that is what they call commingling of funds. So we can't do that. We have to treat each program, each project separately. So yes, the grant is still available, $25,000, but we would have recognized that the $25,000 can only carry you that far. So if you would have accessed the grant before, but you want to scale up, you want to boost, then this is the opportunity to scale up. Just to clarify, you're saying about $10,000. So we're not asking you to go and pull out $10,000 from your bank or unit trust. You know, we women, we have a way of stashing away some money. So if you have the $10,000 at unit trust, at wherever it is, you will leave it there. All we will do is place a hold on it, so it will continue to grow. It will continue to gain interest. And when the loan is repaid, then you get back your $10,000. Well, the $10,000 is released, but you would have also gained the interest on it.
So does the collateral have to be cash, or can it be
No,
assets?
It can be kind. So you have a piece of equipment, what we can do is a mortgage bill of sale on it. So look around. Many times we say, I don't have that, you know, but if we really look around, we have things, we have assets, we have stuff that we can use.
Now, is there a mentorship that goes along with this loan? So, for example, you have an entrepreneur who may borrow this $25,000 or the maximum of $50,000. And then when they borrow it, they want to be able to scale their business as you would have shared. Is there mentorship that comes along with this spending of the money for accountability purposes?
Oh, yes. That's the great part about business development unit. We don't just give you the money and leave you there. So one of the requirements, the prerequisite for getting whether it's grant or loan, is that you must be part of what we call our pre-funding training. So we offer basic bookkeeping, we offer customer service, marketing, to give you that first step, that leg up. And then over the period of the loan, once the loan is on the books, we continue to monitor you, to give you the advice, to see whether you might need the $250,000 that we have available. So it is a hand-holding exercise from day one to graduation, as we would put it.
Right. And so upon completion of that $50,000 repayment, persons can seek interest in the $250,000.
That's correct. That's correct.
Right. And so you're saying persons can apply for the grant, and once the BDU sees progress in the business, they can then apply for that $50,000 loan. You have persons saying, well, I have applied for a BDU grant and I still have not heard back from them. Is there a specific processing time that each applicant goes through? So, for instance, once all documents are submitted, you know you have 6 weeks to get a response from the BDU.
Yes. So that's the timeline that we've given ourselves generally. 6 weeks from walk-in to disbursement, all things being equal. Yeah, we know that there are challenges sometimes because the procurement law has been proclaimed. So persons may have challenges in providing 3 quotations, but that's compulsory. We can't bend the law where that is concerned, right? Unless it is a specialized piece of equipment where you only have one supplier, then of course you will provide evidence, written evidence that that is the case, right? But just to go back to the loan, we want persons to understand why we are promoting the loan. It is also an opportunity for women to build a credit rating. There are persons who, You may want to go to the bank. You may want to go to venture capital for the 2 million. You have to start somewhere. So this is an opportunity for you to build your credit rating, for people to see, well, yes, she does pay she loan.
Right. And this is particularly for the business.
Yes, particularly for business.
Is there any special clauses or provisions being made for persons who have to import materials or anything like that for their business? Because we know that we're in a forex crisis.
Yes, yes.
So can you tell us about that?
Yes, so definitely. It can be done. We have persons who would have provided international suppliers. What we encourage persons to do, however, is go through a local service provider to bring it in for you. Because the idea is to stimulate the Tobago economy. So we don't want to put it in your bank account and we ensure if... So there are service providers in Tobago who provide that kind of service, who bring stuff in, as we say, bringing things for you. So we want to see that paper trade. We want to see the economy in all the different sectors being stimulated.
I'm glad you mentioned the stimulation of the Tobago economy. How do you see this particular initiative being able in the long term to do exactly that? Because
we are opening the market, for want of a better word. We want to encourage persons, for example, in manufacturing, the hair industry. We want to challenge women to be creative. Think outside the box. Don't just go and sell clothes. Everybody's selling clothes. Everybody's selling food on the side. How can this stimulate you to think outside of the box? That dream that you had, women, not ponging us, or black skin. What can you do to create a product that will help me with the eczema, with the dry skin? So challenge us, I'm challenging us women to think outside the box. Create jobs for people. So it's not just about you. This can cause you to start a business and you might be able to employ 2 or 3 persons. You are into, as we talk about the cosmetics, the ingredients that you may use might be natural products. The forward and backward linkages with the farmers, with the producers. So that's how we can stimulate the economy.
And because I'm in education, I'm going to lean the conversation in that direction. How do you think, or where do you think the BDU unit comes into play with respect to helping our young people think in a particular type of way, especially along the lines of business, so that when they do leave school, they too can know that, listen, we can access these type of activities, these type of services when they leave, so that they too can also jump onto this bandwagon going forward.
Great. So we do have youth programs. One of our pilot projects is what we call a creative tank.
Right.
So last year we would have focused primarily on those in the 18 to 25 age group, where we challenged them to come up with a business. And wow, I did not realize there were so many young, exciting entrepreneurs in Tobago. So we do have that part. We also, this Tuesday, tomorrow, bishops will be having their career day. And we will be part of that initiative to promote business.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that.
All right, guys, and we're going to take a quick break right here, and we'll be back with lots more on this interesting conversation as it relates to you getting the funding that you need to boost that business idea. Guys, we'll see you soon.
The energy fill the skies. I say thanks a favor to wake up and hear my neighbor. 60,000 people strong, and the vibes is never wrong. We are beauty, we are power.
Celebrate International Women's Day. On behalf of the Business Development Unit, and by extension the Division of Finance, Trade and Economy, we congratulate all you female entrepreneurs, all you women, all you ladies. International Women's Day. I'm Shelly and Baptiste, manager of the Business Development Unit, and the distinct pleasure is mine to tell you the exciting programs that we have as a unit to celebrate you this month. So we have our loan promotion, I Fund Her. $50,000 loan, only $10,000 you're offering as collateral. And the best part, it is interest free. So if you want to buy stocks, if you want to buy equipment, the I Fund Her is for you. Additionally, we have this month, we're celebrating female entrepreneurs. So on our social media page, look out for additional information. So just to give a little snippet, follow us on our page, nominate 10 female entrepreneurs. The one with the most likes will be dubbed Female Entrepreneur of the Month. You have access to our I Fund Her loan promotion, you have giveaways, you have features in our newsletter. So many exciting things are in store for you. So go to our Facebook page as we celebrate International Women's Day. Ladies, women, mothers, all of us, congratulations from the business development team.